I apologize to you that we've kept you waiting for too long.
It's okay.
Thank
It's
you.
understandable.
Thank you so much for understanding. Where is home? Where were you born and bred?
KwaZulu-Natal.
Where in
Durban.
KwaZulu-Natal?
Durban.
Okay. In particular,
Pinetown.
Pinetown. And what is the first job you did?
Candidate attorney.
And thereafter?
I started with the Department of Justice as a prosecutor.
District Court, Regional Court?
District Court as well as Regional Court.
All in all, your experience as a prosecutor,
5 years.
5 years. Thereafter?
I became a magistrate, a district court magistrate in Germiston
Yes.
for 10 years. And thereafter, Regional Court, Port Elizabeth, for 10 years as well.
So your judicial experience spans a period of 20 years.
26 years.
Sorry?
26 years.
26 years.
26 years.
Okay, and where are you now?
I'm presently in Port Elizabeth as a Regional Court magistrate.
As a regional court magistrate.
Magistrate, yes.
And you write judgments regularly.
Yes.
Now, your act instinct, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just, I'm not looking, I'm speaking from memory now.
Yes.
It seems to have been 1 month, 4 days, 12 days. Am I mistaken?
It was a 7-week stint that I had in the High Court.
Yes.
And thereafter, it was the criminal matter that could not be finalized due to partards by other judges with the same legal representatives.
Yes.
That was the problem. So the matter was finalized last year in July.
So it's a total of 6 weeks.
It's about, yeah.
7 or 6 weeks?
7 weeks. Beside the time that I went back, we're looking at about 10 weeks.
Yes.
10 weeks.
Now, I know civil jurisdiction was introduced in the regional court quite recently.
Yes.
When you went to act, did you already have enough of that experience or not quite?
Yes, I had a fair amount of experience.
For how long had you been doing civil work?
Because in 2003, I was selected for the, there were 25 magistrates or persons selected for the Canadian, the bridging course for judges.
Yes.
So I had to attend this, the district court civil section as well as the high court civil litigation.
For how long were you exposed to that program?
I think it was 2 months at a time. And then the Canadian funding addicts, they had no money, so so it couldn't proceed as to us acting in the High Court or shadowing a judge as such.
In Canada?
No, here, down.
Here.
It was with Justice College.
All in all, for how long?
That
If
was
you
two.
put-
It was 2 sessions. It came to about 6 months.
6 months.
6 months, 3 months, 3 months at a time.
Where did you shadow a judge?
No, they couldn't proceed with that step because funding had been finished. That's what they advised us. So they didn't proceed with that aspect.
So you observed, but did not yourself do
Preside.
civil trial, conduct civil trials?
No.
Yes. And have you written many judgments during your 10-year service as a regional court magistrate?
Yes.
So is it fair to assume that has helped you to sharpen your judgment writing skills?
Oh, definitely.
Yes. Was it a struggle or was it just a smooth transition from sitting as a regional court magistrate and then sitting as a high court judge?
Yes, I didn't encounter difficulties as such because I did the criminal matter that I had to do,
Yes.
similar to what I do in the regional court.
Yes.
And I had one civil matter to do as well, a
Yes.
detailed one. And I also did appeals
Yes.
and sat in all those things. Yeah.
And
No.
do you consider that 6-7 week acting stint to be satisfactory as a person who did not appear in the High Court fairly regularly? In fact, who did not appear in the High Court at all?
Yes, I was able to do the work.
Yes.
That's
So-
important. It was my experience and expertise that allowed me to
So-
preside in the matters in the High Court.
So you are here precisely because you are satisfied with the High Court exposure you have had.
Yes, I am.
Yes. Thank you very much. JP?
Thank you, CJ. You were acting where?
Port Elizabeth as well as Grahamstown.
Where were you before that?
No,
You were in the regional court
I'm in the regional court in Port Elizabeth.
in Port Elizabeth.
Port Elizabeth.
So you were taken on for the whole term,
Just for 7 weeks.
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
Now you say 7 weeks is enough for you to gain the necessary experience on your way to becoming a judge.
I was able to do the work. So, I mean,
Doing the work, what does that mean?
I was able to do the criminal trials, the civil trials, as well as do the appeals. I was able to understand, and I worked with a few of the judges as well.
Yeah, but at a high court level, or you're doing what you're doing in the regional court?
The criminal and the civil work with this.
Did you hand down any judgments?
Yes, two.
Two.
The,
What were they about?
The criminal trial was murder, robbery, 2 accused.
You wrote a judgment
I wrote the judgment. I've attached it there.
here
Yes.
to these papers, and then another one?
And the other one was the civil with the special plea and prescription. That has not been attached, but I had advised the clerk to attach it.
Did you see the comments by the Eastern Cape Society of Advocates?
No. I had not received that one.
They say it appears from the applicant's application that she does mainly criminal law, and her exposure to civil litigation is very limited. The applicant has furthermore attached judgments, none of which indicate that she has handed down any judgments in civil matters in the High Court.
Yes, I did enclose it to the clerk and told her to put it on because I responded to that comment. I did respond to that comment. I had enclosed the civil judgment that I did in the High Court. I don't know why it's not in the folder.
Now let me ask you a final question.
Okay.
Consider it final from me.
Okay.
Do you think you are ready for this thing you're applying?
I think I am.
Thank you. Thank you, CJ.
Thank you, Judge. President Premier?
No, thank you very much, CJ. I am covered by the...
Thank you very much, Premier. Thank you very much, Advocate Reddy. You're excused.
Thank you.